Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Next, double honor to the elders of JMS, known as Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the Bayasha Dawada, the House of David. Shalom Akim. Yahbashem Shai, Baruch Thumb to the elect. So, let's hop right into it. Lord's will, I remember the precepts that I do want, but, yes, Holy Spirit, we're going to start here. This is Romans chapter 1, verse, let me see, verse 11, it reads, "For I long to see you, that I may impart unto you some spiritual gift, to the end ye may be established." Right, so this is what the Lord is going to do. He's going to establish us in the right way, in the right path. All right, starting with the elect. Okay. And this is what we're praying for, that, that the Lord does this, and He's doing this. We can tell, we have faith, because through His men, we obviously see that like, through the Lord's men, He's imparting into us, like, spiritual gifts, man, which is, like the gift of prophecy, just certain talents that brothers have. It's a beautiful thing. And we gotta cherish it. We gotta have fun with this thing. We gotta enjoy the fact that we're out there laying our lives down. As a living sacrifice. We gotta enjoy the fact that we're working for Yahweh Shem Shai. You understand? And that the Lord is on our side. Because whom shall we fear? Whom shall I fear? We're not gonna fear man, which is on earth, but we're gonna fear the Lord. You understand? All right, so yeah, that's the point. All right, so let me see what else I can get from this chapter. It reads, he even mentioned verse 10, a prosperous journey. That's right. So this is what's coming, that prosperous journey, man. All right. Let's say this is verse 16. It reads, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Mashiach, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek." You see, yeah. So whether you have Old Testament believers, New Testament believers, but they only be for this testament or for that testament. Listen, you have to come to this thing. You have to believe in both testaments, all right? All right, but those, say to the Jew first, because those that are good with the Hebrew, starting with you Israelites, because we're the real Jews, and also to the Greek, like the Israelite foreigners that are out there scattered abroad, This is for you too, man. This truth is for y'all as well, man. That's out there. You got brothers in London, brothers in Italy, brothers in Germany. But these are Jakes, actually, bro. You gotta understand that, because the Lord has them scattered abroad. Because Jake, he could live in a heathen country, but then that spirit really go back to Jake. You got Jake in different countries that they're at, But that happens, it happens. All right. Because even with the tribes, we scattered out, we're scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, and even starting with the tribe of Ephraim, their seed is mingled, among the nations, because Ephraim, they're fruitful, so they they're fruitful people, so they our people, they get down with anybody, really, so, but yeah, let's say, "For therein is the righteousness of God revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith." Hey, see, Con. This whole chapter is fire, man. Yep, mentioning I say that I make mention of you always in my prayers. Yeah, we that without ceasing. Yeah, pray without ceasing. Yep. So that's the point on that. Let me see what else I can get. Hold on. Yeah, because I like where this is headed to. I like that scripture. Let's say pray without ceasing. Yeah, because not only do we have to pray for brothers, but we have to pray for the elders and apostles as well too. For the older heads. Pray the Lord protect them and keep them, rejuvenated, keep them healthy, keep them faithful in the end times. Pray the Lord heal them, pray the Lord protect them. And this is what I do because I believe there's a protection prayer that I have for the elders and for my own family too. Because when you at home, certain Jake, we be thinking like, say we doing our lesson, we might be thinking like, yo, man, like we honestly need that protection that only can come by way of the Lord. You understand? That's what the scripture tell you in Jeremiah 23 and 29. I'm gonna read this right quick. It reads, "How shall a young man, cleanse his way by taking heed to the word? Because this word is likened unto fire." This is Jeremiah 23 and 29. And what does fire do? Well, it gets rid of all the impurities, I believe, right, or something like that. Yeah, so all the toxins. So what fire does is it purifies. It purifies. It cleanses. Even John. When he truly baptized with water, that was of hydration. He was basically bringing you like spiritual hydrations through the word. He was cleansing you. Because what fire does, it purifies you, but what water does is like it cleanses you. Especially because when you're using water, like say you're using soap and water, or you're using shampoo or conditioner, whatever it may be, oil, certain oil, cream, and you add in water that like is cleansing you and your body is smelling good now for a couple hours, Well, that's all that cleansing process. But through the word, it's much better because it's all spiritual. And that's what we need. We need that spiritual meat that perisheth not. That meat that is unto everlasting life. Which is the word of the Lord, the words of Yahushua, But yeah, it reads, this is Jeremiah 23 and 29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord Yahweh, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? Hey, well, that's the spirit. Because Yahushua, he was in the spirit of prophecy. He had the spirit of prophecy, you understand? So yeah. And that spirit of prophecy, that really purifies you. It's a cleanser. And what the water baptism is, it cleanses you, Which it all makes sense, you know what I mean? Especially fire is a purifier, and water is you can use that to cleanse, But yeah, let me get this. I believe it's 1 Timothy, the 4th chapter. Right, it reads, this is 1 Timothy 4 and 12. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word and conversation, charity and spirit and faith and purity. See, me being a young brother, like, I want to be an example to the believers. You could be a young brother too, man. You could be like 16, 17, 18, and you could be an example to the believers, man, that's out there. So to actually be young and be a partaker of this truth, I mean, man, you gotta be hella thankful for this thing, man, So that's what I advise brothers to do, is like, if you're young, you gotta be very thankful. Just be hella thankful for this truth, man. It's the best thing. That's what you should do, Most likely when you come to this thing, man, as long as just being thankful for what you have and all that, But yeah, it reads 13. Oh yeah, and the talents and the certain gifts we have, we're thankful for it, Like I mentioned before, the Lord has rewarded us with this, and scriptures speak about, I believe it speaks about the reward of the righteous, and this is what the righteous are gonna get: everlasting life. Because just as Cain killed Abel, well, Abel's gonna receive his reward, because he was righteous. So the righteous, they're gonna receive a reward, and that's everlasting life instead of being killed, and all that, right? Yeah. So, what you're gonna see all our forefathers in the kingdom, David, Solomon, Samson, Ezekiel, David, Thomas, Daniel, Peter, Malachi, Micah, all these great gods. You understand? All the apostles and elders, the angels, the elect, right? Point being is that the elect, they being the righteous, they're gonna receive a reward. You see? Because they are considered the righteous. They are the righteous. You understand? They're gonna receive a reward. All the prophets that were slain, that were taken out by the sword or whatever it may be, that were murdered, that were killed, But say you was murdered and you was a righteous man, a righteous person, you're gonna be safe. The Lord is gonna deliver you, and you're gonna receive a reward. You understand? And the times to come. You understand? It reads, "So I'll come give attendance to readings, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, which, Salakia, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profit may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee." So when we, letting you know to wake up, Israel, to take heed, Israel, you gotta have faith within all this, man. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, right? And to the believers that's out there, we're an example unto you, just as Yahweh is an example unto us, the hopeful elect. Well, we're an example to you believers out there. That may be you sisters, you brothers. That might be you brothers, you sisters, because you brothers come before the sisters, actually. So when you put it that way, you brothers come first before the sisters and stuff, because the Lord is, you gotta remember, the Lord's dealing with men. But hey, to you believers out there, Lord's will, hey, because us, the hopeful elect, we're gonna continue the doctrine that we have been taught, which is this 100% truth. So in doing this, Lord's will, we save ourselves, and to you that's listening out there, to you that's taking heed, that's listening and jotting down scripture. You might be writing down scripture, taking notes. Hey, at the end of the day, make your corner election short, man. Work out your own salvation, and that's what we doing. When we watch brothers' lessons, when we watch brothers' law shows, we take a note. Hey, well, the angels, they report back to the Most High too. So, it could be an evil report, a good report, based on how you did. But at the end of the day, we wanna save those that hear us. So to those that's listening, hey, just keep watching. Watching to pray. Scriptures tell you. All right. So that's basically the point on that. I ain't had too much, man. We're gonna just pretty much end it there, man. I really have much to say though, but Lord's will, this was edifying, man, and straight to the point. With that, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Bahashim, Kakadash. Next double honor to the elders of GMS, known as Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom, Akim, Yahweh Shem Shem Barakatham, to the elect.